Hey guys, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft. Since the last episode I've done a little bit of work on the barn. I say a little bit of work, I've actually done a lot of work and I've pretty much finished it. And I've also found out how to breed chickens, so we're going to do a little bit of that today. I think I may also build a chicken coop, although I do want to get onto some metalworking pretty soon. And let's check the calendar because winter seems to have gone pretty fast. It's actually early spring. So we need to check if stuff is still freezing, and if it's not, if it's all good, we can actually start replanting our crops and maybe go look for some more types of crop, because I did actually lose a few types of seed. So let's actually sleep quickly, and you can hear the little cockerel crowing in the morning. It's pretty cool. Sometimes he sounds... Okay, that time he sounded pretty normal, but sometimes he sounds kind of ill, kind of strange, a little bit worse for wear. So let's take a little look at the barn, shall we? I decided on not really going for a proper roof, and I liked the look of these beams, so I kind of just added some more onto the top there and just made kind of like a roof barn design. It doesn't look too great from the side on the outside. It looks pretty cool from the front and a little bit to the side, but on the inside I think it looks really cool. We've got the massive beams like you'd have in most barns, and I swapped out the sheep's floor for dirt and made a little hole so the grass could grow through. We've got some chickens in their nesting boxes. That's how you actually breed them. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second. And here's a little outside pen for the sheep, because if you want to shear the sheep and take their wool, they're actually going to need to eat grass just like that to regrow their wool. So I had to have a little outside area or a little grassy inside area, but if we do it inside, the grass is just going to keep getting destroyed and won't really grow back. So I put it outside, and that should help us a lot if we want to start shearing some sheep. This is the little chicken thing, the chicken coop that I'm starting. Hopefully we can finish this today. It's we got some white elm. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. And another cool little trick that I learned is if there's any like player placed logs, you may notice that the axe takes absolutely ages to chop down a log. Like, that takes so long. If it's a player placed log, you should be able to actually take it down quicker by using your saw. So that's a good little tip, and it does make things a lot quicker. Let me get that log back and let's try and finish. No, we're gonna have to go up to the roof quickly to finish this. So it's not the most complex design. It's pretty simple, but I like it. It looks pretty cool. I just like the new types of wood that we've got to use, really. They're really, really well done, I think. Some of them aren't too great, but overall, I think the TerraFirmaCraft wood types are really, really good. And you want to make sure you get a ladder if you're building stuff, because fall damage is really, really bad in this. So let's go up here, take a little look at the barn from the top, shall we? So this is kind of the roof. It's basically just beams going across it. Looks, whoa, full damage. Looks pretty cool, I think. And I also switched out these, see what I mean? That's almost half our health just from falling down that. So I also switched this inner section out for some hickory planks. I think it looks good. We've got a little contrast of textures there. I've put the bricks in. I've also put a different type of bricks in the middle. And I've expanded the piggy's pen because they might need a little bit more space. So today I think we're going to finish this chicken coop and hopefully move these chickens over. Now, to breed chickens or to get them to lay eggs, you basically need to make these nesting boxes, which is planks just like this, I think, and then 3 straw above the planks just like that, and that'll give you a nesting box. So the female chickens will basically go over to the nesting boxes if there's any nearby when they want to lay an egg or when they need to lay an egg, and they will lay the eggs in there. As you can see, you can store a maximum of 4 eggs in each egg box, and these guys have been busy. And basically, if there's a male chicken around or a rooster, then these eggs are going to be fertilized. Now, to unfertilize them, if you just want them for food, you basically just take it out of the nest box and that'll be unfertilized, and you can either cook it or use it to make food. So that's really cool, and the best thing about this chicken breeding is we don't actually have to do anything. We just leave these guys to it. We just make the nest box, let them nest, and they will do everything. The chickens will hatch by themselves, and we'll just come back in a few days and there'll be tons of little baby chickens. So chickens are really, really good in TerraFirmaCraft. We don't have to do anything really to get these guys to breed, so I think I'm just going to fill this thing up with chickens, and that's going to help us massively. So I've also been building a small little walkway with these planks here. I may need a few more planks actually, but I'll show you how we do this. Basically you just need a block to the side of it so that you can do this sort of zigzag effect or just sloping downwards effect. And we basically just make a staircase out of this, and I think it looks really cool. Especially if the buildings are like raised up out of the ground, or raised off the ground, sorry. And there we have a nice little staircase, and we can also add to it if we wanted to do pieces coming down the bottom. I need some more planks to do any of that though. So we could have like a little section coming down here to make it look a little bit more sturdy. And also ones going there as well. And we can now take this away, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't take them all. Yeah, it probably will take most of them. And put that one back. And that looks a lot better, a lot more sturdy. Let's put one there as well. Cool, and now we've got a cute little staircase. That'll help us out massively. So I think I'm just going to fill this, or fill the edges of this building with nest boxes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, loads. Loads of nest boxes. That's going to get us a ton of eggs and eventually a ton of chickens. So I'm going to do a little bit more work on this. I've also got these, if you didn't see the last episode, I've got a ton of fruit trees planted over here next to it. These are growing up nicely. Got a few different wood types growing. And I've been doing a ton of cutting down logs for this guy and this guy to actually be able to build them. So I want to get onto some blacksmithing or some metal working at some point in the future. Maybe we'll start it in this episode. But that's probably going to need some sort of blacksmithing area, which I haven't built yet. So, oh yeah, I almost forgot about our leather. So let's do the leather, and we can also plant some crops. Maybe that will be a good little thing to do. So let's check up on the leather. We should have a small soaked hide. That's the small hide that I eventually came back and put in the lime water. The medium hide that we put in there turned into a soaked hide, and then I scraped all the stuff off and put it in this barrel of water, and now it's a medium prepared hide, so that's ready to go in the tanning. And we need to do the previous step with this one, so we scrape it off with a knife if we actually had a knife in our inventory. So let's grab a knife quickly, and that will turn into a scraped hide. Then you soak that one in water and then put it in the tannin like we just did with that prepared hide. So scrape this guy off, small scraped hide. Put the knife back, thank you. And we can also run back over and throw this guy in a barrel of water. And hopefully this shouldn't take too long. We can actually get this done by the end of the episode. So let's go get a selection of seeds and start planting some crops. Now, different types of crops use different nutrients, so you kind of have to rotate the different types of crops that you use on each patch of soil. Unfortunately, I can't really remember what types of crops I had where. Let's grab some seeds. Where are my seeds? In here. So I'm going to try and save a few. I don't want to take all of them and plant all of them like last time, because yeah, last time I lost quite a few of them. Let's try and make a little bit of space in here. Flux, let's get all of those out. And rice, oats, wheat. I want to get some wheat planted, so let's get those. Squash, we don't really need too badly, but we'll plant a few of those. Green beans, let's plant a few of those. Oats, I think I'll take like half of those. Soybeans. Soybeans I don't really need too badly because I've got a source of protein now with the meat. Carrots are like the master vegetable. They grow really quickly and they don't really care too much about cold or temperatures. Cabbages, I've got 1 spare. And potatoes I've got absolutely tons of, so we'll plant a load of those. And it's almost getting dark again, so we'll have to jump in our bed. I'm so happy that we've got a bed now. The seasons and stuff do go a lot quicker, but it's so much better to be able to actually sleep and get rid of the mobs. So let's plant some potatoes here. Hopefully they've got the nutrients they need. 1 cabbage, we'll stick that just there. Green beans and oats. So I'll do vegetables around here. I think I'll do like grains around here because last time we had like tomatoes here. So grains should be good this time. Let's put some wheat down there as well. What else have we got? The rest are kind of vegetables, so we'll put them over here with the potatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Soybeans. Let's just stick there, and a few carrots. Carrots, the master veg. Let's put them there. Now we've got quite a lot of space for some more stuff. Hopefully we can go adventuring and find some more stuff in the future. So I'm going to be waiting on this stuff to turn into leather. I may do a little bit of work on the chicken coop. Well, I will be doing a little bit of work on the chicken coop. Just to finish it off a little bit. I guess we could do a little bit on camera, but I need to quickly make it daytime. That would be helpful. So I'm not going for a really spectacular, amazing design with this chicken coop. It's just really basic. I may improve it later on because that's kind of what I do with a lot of my buildings. Hello, Mr. Chicken. I do that with a lot of my buildings. I build like the basic design or the basic layout, and then over time I just keep gradually improving them little bits here and there. So let's see if we can just get this chicken coop kind of finished, or as finished as we can get it at the moment. I'm going to need a little bit more straw, so you don't have to just use the knife to get straw. You can also use a scythe, which will break the grass in a 3x3, I think. It's a lot easier to collect loads of straw, which obviously is used for thatch, if you didn't know. So let's turn those into thatch to get the last few blocks we're going to need. And I might change this little indent on the sides. I don't know if I like it. I'll put it there because the shaders gives like different looks with the shades when the sun's at different points in the sky. So I thought that would be quite cool to have, but I don't know. It's not really tickling my fancy. I may have to change it. So that's the roof finished. Oh, that's everything finished now, I think. Pretty sure that is everything done. So let's jump down. I'm going to finish off this this little staircase thing, because we need to do the other side as well. And the saw does also work on planks as well. It's quite a bit quicker, but I still prefer using my axe for those type of planks. So let's get all of this placed if we can. In fact, I should have probably put them from the bottom up, because if I try and destroy that, it's going to destroy that. So build it from the bottom up if you're just starting out, and there we go. Let's do cross section there, and that looks pretty good, I think. That'll do for now anyway. I may add some little extras here and there just to make it look a little bit more sturdy. That's looking good, I think. I may even expand it out a little bit, but yeah, pretty cool. I'm going to have to move the chickens in there eventually, and then this pen I think I'll put pheasants in instead. And then sheep here, obviously, pigs in these two, and this one will possibly be for cows. So I'll have my regular cows in here, the breeding ones, and then I'll possibly have this separate pen for the ones that are for the slaughter. Let them grow up and then obviously take them out, get their meat. And I may possibly build a separate building or thing for horses if we find them, or deers if we can actually find a way of breeding them, and maybe bears. I would like to trap a bear and keep him hostage, but I might have to do that a lot later in the future because yeah, bears are really dangerous to mess with. So this area is probably going to be turned into a blacksmithing area. I had second thoughts on it earlier, but I think it's probably the best place for it for now. I may add an extra one. I don't know. I just want to do so much building in TerraFirmaCraft. It's strange. I've never felt the urge to build so much. So I'm going to do a little bit more work. Find some more things to do around the house and stuff. Maybe get down to some more, or start some blacksmithing. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so the chicken farm is pretty much done now, or the chicken coop, should I say. I've got some nests in, and they've started laying eggs again. Now, it seems if you can't actually take the eggs, like if you move the chickens from one area to another like I did, you can't actually take those fertilized eggs out of the nests and put them back in. Once you take them out, that's it. You've got to use them for food, which is kind of annoying, but these guys are straight back on the egg business, producing tons more eggs. I've got about 5, 6, 7 eggs fertilized in here, so eventually these will grow into baby chickens, which will be cool. Let's take a little screenshot of that, and let's go check out some other stuff. So, I think I may have heard the little bleating of baby lambs. Oh, there's a little baby chicken. So it seems some of the eggs were left in here. That one's not fertilized anymore. There's a little baby chicken. And I can hear little baby sheep. Let's go see if we can... Oh, no. I better close that fence gate, otherwise they'll get out. Is that... Oh, no. Look at the little baby sheep. They're so cute. They're so cute. Their heads actually match the size of their body as well. Oh, that's amazing. This guy is a big one. I don't think... Oh, we can sex them. So that's a male. That's going to be pretty cool. He's a big boy like Mr. Studmuffin here. And we also got 2 little females. Oh, no, that's a male as well. So that small male's probably going to get the chopping. Oh my god, I cannot believe how cute these little guys are. I'm gonna have to screenshot these little fellas. They're so cute. Right, so our leather should be done. Oh man, I could sit and watch these little guys for hours. Look how cute they are. He's a proud little stud muffin, aren't you? Who's a proud stud muffin? Alright, so that means the pigs. It's not going to be long before we have a pig explosion, and there's going to be baby piglets running everywhere. Oh man, that's going to be amazing. I want to get this little baby chicken in with his parents. Can we rope the babies? Oh, we can rope the babies. Come on. Come on, little guy. I wonder if he can climb this little staircase. Come on, Pathfind. Pathfind, little guy. No, you're not. No. You gotta go up the stairs. Come on. Yeah. Seems he's just gonna keep going under there because he thinks that's the way to get up. Oh, you almost did it. No, don't you come out as well. No. Come here. Get away from the nest box. Okay, this is bad. Okay. So, by default, baby chickens will try and go to the nearest adult hen. So he just keeps going under there, thinking that he can get to the hens that way. You gotta go up here, little guy. Come on. Come up. I can't... No! Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Rooster. Get in here. No. Okay, I'll leave the little chick out. And when he decides... In fact, no, let's try and take him back into the pen that he was in originally. Can we get him? I can't rope him now. Right, we need to take this block out. then I should be able to see him. There we go. Now we can pull him out. Get out of the hole. Right, let's put him back in here until he's grown up, and then we'll move him over. And hopefully he'll actually be able to get in the building. Screw it, just break the rope. Oh, I've actually attached the rope to there, okay. Okay, so let's go and check the leather. That should be done by now. I've started on a blacksmithing area. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Like, I think blacksmithing areas look really cool when they're like open plan. Kind of like Skyrim blacksmithing areas. That's the sort of feel I'm going for, but yeah, we got loads of skeletons and javelin skeletons and spiders which can crawl over these walls. I was thinking of just having walls and beams like this and having an open plan, but that's really not a very good idea. Every night will just be a battle of javelin skeletons versus the wall. They'll just be shooting us and spiders will be getting through and it won't be pretty. So I'll probably have to put some actual proper walls in so it's an enclosed building. Which kind of sucks because I think it would look amazing all open plan like that, but that's probably what we're going to have to do. So I'll get started on, well, I'll try and finish that off in between this episode and the next one. Let's actually see if this leather's done. Ah, there we go. So we got one leather from that small hide. I've already done the medium hide, which gave us 2 leather, so I'm guessing we'll probably get 3 out of any large hides we turn into leather. So we've got 3 pieces of leather. Now this is kind of different to normal leather. It works similar to the stones and the clay. So if you right click on it, you get this grid that you then have to kind of take chunks out of and turn it into something. So I can't quite remember all of the recipes. So I'll try and do the easier ones. Let's right click on it. And I think for pants or trousers or leggings, we just do that, and there we go, we get pants. For a chest plate, I think we just take 3 off of there, and that's a leather tunic. Now, the hard ones. Yeah, I might get this wrong. See, I think a boot is... Oh, no. I may have screwed that up already. I think a boot is kind of like this, and then... like that. Yes, we get some boots as well. So, chest, pants, and boots. It seems they all do the same amount of protection, which is strange. Piercing 200, slash 250, and crush 300, sorry. Because there is actually 3 different types of damage. And let's stick them on. See what we look like. Oh yeah. Looking like a boss. So, I'm so glad we got some armor. I wonder... if it has a way of actually telling us our armor. No. Armor smithing, tool smithing, weapon smithing. We haven't actually smithed anything yet. That's leather making, isn't it? Early spring. So there's not really any way of seeing what protection it offers you other than holding shift over it to see what it actually says on it. But that's good enough. It should help us out a hell of a lot. So yeah. I'll have to... I think I'm going to have to change this up. I don't know, I might just add planks in, like, the other side of these walls, but then the inside of the building's going to be really, really small, and I don't want it to be small. I want it to be nice and big so we can stack ingots and have a forge and all sorts of stuff in there. I'll probably have to do a separate little area or separate little building for making charcoal. But yeah, I think this has been a success. We've got a nice chicken coop. We've got our first little baby chicken, which is one of the cutest things I've ever seen. Oh my god, look at that. And probably get some pigs soon. Let's see if we've had any babies in here. I doubt we've had any. No. We've got tons of eggs though, so it won't be long before this place is busting full of chickens. And let's check out the little baby sheep, because they are equally as cute, if not cuter. Oh man. I wanna be this side so they're looking at you. Look at the sheepy sheep. Oh. So cute. Right, guys, that is probably going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. As always, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.